Now I want to introduce some files I'm using to build this project, some function I use and some libraries I build. So I create two image process libraries. One is called half circle, and another one is called half rectangular V2. So behind those two libraries, there's about 1,000 lines of code I wrote for the image processing. And for the user, if users want to using these functions, they just have to call those two. Just simply have to call those two functions: find DU find circle, and DU find rectangle. So I made the user a little bit easier to using my code. Let's take a look at the hook circle library. This is the library I created using to find the circle in the image. The basic concept is just using the hook circle transfer and search the peak of the voting map. Now you are looking at the first version of the half rectangular transfer file. So this is not the final version. When I create this file, I found there's some approach I made was wrong. So I immediately changed to another version of it. So this one is the half rect v2. This is the final version of the half rectangular transfer file. You can see there's like a 500 line of code there just to find the rectangular. One thing worth to notice that it has a data type called it using another library I created called dense map. This is basically a container to hold the votes. The reason I didn't using the regular data type is the regular data type like 32-bit unsigned int is too large. So the OpenIMV simply doesn't have that much RAM to hold those data. The maximum size of the bit I can use is 16 bits. But unfortunately, OpenIMV, the MicroPython, this language does not have the native 16-bit integer type data. So I have to create the data type myself. Let's go to see the dense map file. So right now, this is the data type I create, the holder I create for the votes, and it's using the data unsigned 13 bits. It really took me a long time to figure out how to allocate the memory out and how to make sure how to asking for memory and deallocate memory. Otherwise, the OpenIMV will give me error, the runtime error that says the memory is not enough. Although there's only like 100 lines of code right here, but to figure this data type out actually took me almost a week to do that. I have to read lots of documents and figure out how to allocate and deallocate memories and to make sure the program does not give me a runtime error. As you can see, there's about dozens of files right here. So all those files are actually I created using to develop those libraries. Those are some of the testing files. Some of the file using testing for specific function inside those libraries, and those are just the development files on OpenIMV. There are about 30 files on my PC I using to test those functions before I implement them onto the OpenIMV. Of course, I have included all those files in the project files for the final report, and you can find those code in the folder called computer development code. Thanks for watching this video. I really enjoyed this class. Yeah, take care.